So I've been running trails for a long time, and I've seen something almost every time I'm out. You know, if I see some roadkill, it's just inevitable that the vultures and the buzzards are going to be circling around and they're going to find that thing. And that's something I'm used to seeing. And sometimes I think they're circling around me and I go, hey, get away from me, vultures. I'm not dead yet. I'm still running, even though if it's slow and it looks like I'm about to die. But, you know, warning, graphic content about to be shown. I've never seen the carcass of a buzzard. But it's making me think about the Bible. Because if you got the Bible on the brain, all of nature kind of says it to you. And I'm thinking about the death of death. Like the Bible promises that in the end, in the last book of the Bible, in book of Revelation, it says that there will be no more death. Like God created death. We think that, like, you know, maybe God, it's like a yin and a yang, and God's good and death is bad, and you know, he's fighting against it. But no, God gave death as a gift to the fact of the curse of sin. Like if we were going to be stuck in the curse of sin for all of eternity, well, that would be absolutely miserable. But God gave us death as an absolute gift so that we wouldn't have to stay stuck in the sin cycle forever, because sin deserves death. And Christ died the death that we deserve. But then in the end, he like Christ was alive from the grave, resurrected, glorified body. He now sits at the right hand of God the Father Almighty, and he's preparing a place for us. And that place has no death. So when we're thinking, man, it just seems like we shouldn't have to die. It seems like grandpas should live forever. And God knows that. He put that feeling in you. And he's going to fulfill that for those of us that have been adopted into his family, for those of us that believe death is not the end. And we know it wasn't the end for Jesus Christ either, and we know that he's coming back. So until he does, don't fear the sting of death, because Christ already took the sting out of it. We go forth to live. So the scripture talks about we don't die as those who you know, just have nothing, no hope. We actually look forward to any moment where we get closer and closer to the Father Almighty. So there will be a death of death someday. And until then, walk with Christ. All right, peace.